Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and this is our first weekly update since the Memorial Day weekend. So happy Memorial Day belated to all of you out there. Hopefully you had a chance to raise a glass with some friends and family. Maybe not if in person, at least virtually, you got a chance to hang out with some of the people that matter most to you. And I want to take a second and say thank you to all the service men and women out there who keep our country safe and allow us to celebrate Memorial Day as we see fit. For myself, I spent a little bit of time out riding off-road, which is why my dirt bike is up on the lift right now, where I'm fixing a few things that might have broken during some mishaps over the weekend. Now, if you have not been keeping up with all the content we're rolling out, you haven't had a chance to ride your motorcycle, but you want to know what's going on in the community, bunch of really great articles on Common Tread in the past week. Joe Zito did a Bikes That Made Me article where he breaks down the history of one of his vintage Triumphs and all the different states of modifications, crashing it, rebuilding it. So check out that article if you haven't already done so. Ari Henning did a first ride review of the 2020 Kawasaki Ninja 1000 SX. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think the bang for the buck factor that Kawasaki is bringing to the table right now is really second to none, and this bike is no exception. So make sure you check out that article. I also had a chance to sit down with Zach Parham, the president of J&P Cycles. We did a lovely interview together, and there's an excerpt of that up on Common Tread right now. For the full thing, you got to tune in this weekend for the newest episode of High Side, Low Side, our motorcycle podcast. You can either type in RevZilla to wherever you get your podcasts, or you can check out the video portion on YouTube. Just keep in mind, the video portion, just three guys sitting around on the couch shooting the breeze. If you check out the podcast version, you get the full extended cut with the Zach Parham interview, and we answer some viewers' questions. The big deal with episode 11, which is the episode releasing this weekend, it's Lem's farewell episode. For those of you folks out there that are not aware, Lem chose to leave the company back in December. He wrote an article for Common Tread, which was aptly titled, "I'm Lem, I'm out of here." We were sorry to see him go, but we were happy that he agreed to stick around for the entirety of season 2. So make sure you check out the episode releasing this weekend, and then the final season finale is coming in a few short weeks, and we pull out all the stops for that one. So make sure you are subscribed to our High Side, Low Side podcast. And speaking of subscribing to things, you want to make sure you enter to win your chance of either a Yamaha R3 or a Yamaha MT-03. We are giving away your choice of either of those bikes. You could also win some new gear, a chance to go to Yamaha Champions Riding School. So head over to RevZilla.com/win and make sure you are entered for your chance to take home one of those prizes. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have not already joined us for the Wednesday happy hour on Instagram, tune in this afternoon at 5:30. I put the work away, we put some music on, and I raise a glass, and we sit around, and we just shoot the shit. You ask me questions, and I respond to them, and I usually have a special guest. Tonight will be no exception, so make sure you're tuning in and join us for the happy hour conversation on RevZilla's Instagram channel. Until then, I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.